Hello. It's a Wednesday. I'm saying that so that I actually make the effort of putting this video up on YouTube in a reasonable amount of time. So instead of saying it's an ambiguous end of the day, it's Wednesday, March 3rd, and I will be posting this tonight. Super quick video. Hopefully we're just gonna do some empties and declutters because the bin is getting full, and I know that I've got a bunch of boxes of tea that I'm coming up on using, and I've got some additional products in the bathroom that I'm getting close to using. And instead of waiting and then just doing one giant thing, I thought instead I would do a couple of smaller videos, A, so that they're not super long, and B, so that I've got something to talk to you guys about on a somewhat regular basis. So that's what we're going to do today. It's March, and we're getting more daylight. I'm leaving work, and it's not dark outside. And at some point, it's going to be completely light by the time I'm driving to work. So I'm really excited about this time of the year because it's the end of February, beginning of March is really a trial to me. It's the time when we tend to get the weird weather, and you're just giving, like, you have this sense of like dread that winter is going to be lasting forever. And then there are nice days, and then there's more daylight, and you're like, maybe winter is not eternal. And it's not. Like, there'll be spring. We just don't know exactly when, but now is the time to start planting my garden for the spring, and getting things cleaned, and all. That's a nightmare. So let's start off with tea because that's on the top of the list. So first off is Celestial Seasonings Nutcracker Sweet. This is a holiday tea. It's a black tea. Oh, it's really good. It's like kind of gingerbready, but not really. It smells a little bit like frosting as well, but it's not sweet. Let's see, what are the creamy, nutty vanilla, and a pinch of cinnamon. Those are the notes, and those are really the only thing in this tea other than black tea. I really enjoyed this. It was a nice change. Still caffeinated like black tea, because it has black tea in it, but it was a nice change from standard like plain black tea in the morning. It was kind of my afternoon, I need to focus on stuff, so I need a little bit of caffeine tea, and it served its purpose well, and I will buy it again next winter, but now it's time to move on to other things. Another tea that I like is the Peppermint Peak black tea. So again, this is black tea, peppermint, and peppermint flavors. It also has cinnamon, milk thistle, and blackberry leaves, along with roasted carob, chicory, and vanilla bean. I really can't taste those things, but it is peppermint and black tea. My sister doesn't like this one, but I really do. So again, I love a black tea with a little bit of flavor. On the caffeine-free side, we have a lemon lavender lane from Celestial Seasonings. And you may be wondering why I have all these Celestial Seasonings tea boxes, and that is because at some point I went on an internet purchase excursion, and I bought probably like 24 boxes of tea, which will not go to waste because I'm rapidly going through them. This was a really interesting tea. It was very calming. It wasn't super acidic. It had a very light lemon, and then a lavender scent to it and flavor. So the ingredients are lemongrass, lemon verbena, lavender, lemon myrtle, orange peel lemons. So it didn't have any hibiscus or anything that they usually include in like their zinger flavors. So this was a really soothing, mild tea. It would probably be really good with honey in it. I didn't try it, but I did really like this one. Not Celestial Seasonings, Food Joy Jasmine Green Tea. It's jasmine, it's green tea. It's good. I liked it. We'll buy it again. I usually buy it at our local Asian grocery store. Last tea product. This was a Sips by acquisitions. This is Kitten Pink Citrus Magic. This was the one that was supposed to change color. It didn't really change color. The Adagio Blue Moon Tea did a much better job of changing color, I think, because it had more of that blue pea flower ingredient in it. This was a good tea. It tasted nice. I'm not gonna buy it, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. So that's it for teas. What do we got in here? Oh, we got 2 Project Pan items. One is my lip balm. As you can see, there is still some product in there, but I can't roll it up. And I've got too many, so I'm letting it go. The other one is the CosRx Advanced Snail Mucin. Really enjoy this product. There's a tiny bit in there that I may try storing it upside down to get the last few drops out of there, but it's kind of thick and it's not pumping anymore. So I liked it. It was hydrating. Yeah, if you don't mind a slightly slimy experience on your face every morning, it's good. O'Keeffe's Skin Repair Body Lotion. 24, it says 48-hour relief. Disagree if you shower. If I did not shower, it probably would provide 48-hour relief, but I do. And so as soon as my skin gets in touch with warm water during the winter, it tends to strip away any sort of lotion that I have. But this was a good lotion. It has no fragrance. Actually, I don't know if it actually says that it's fragrance free or not, but there's no like aroma. It just has that kind of that neutral smell to it. I liked it. It was good for hands and body. We've now got the redness relief version of this in our bathroom. But I like all of the O'Keeffe's products. I really like the fact that they're in tubes. We've talked about my dislike of tubs. Tubes are great. Okay, 2 more products. So this was a mini Ethique St. Clemens shampoo bar. This is for oily hair. My hair does get kind of oily, so I really liked this one. It's still not my favorite. My favorite is still the Sweet and Spicy, which I actually have another one of, so I will be using that next, although I've got some like dregs of some other stuff lying around that I'm using up. But this smelled really nice and citrusy. I like it. The other one that I have, which I'm cheating, this is not a true empty because I've made this product, but this is one of their concentrate products. So this is the Gentle Body Lotion Concentrate. So I think we talked about this before. I have one of their conditioner concentrates that I'm almost done with. But basically the idea is they send you this box and it has like these, they almost look like white chocolate bars. And you cut them up into pieces and you dissolve them in boiling water, and then you can pour them into a container that you're reusing, either a glass or a metal container. I'm actually reusing some plastic containers because I have them. This I actually bought like a nice glass container to put on that has like a silicone base so it doesn't move around on the countertop. It's a good lotion. It is a little on the thin side, so it's not super like emollient and oily. It does have a very slight scent to it, but it's an ingredient scent and not a fragrance scent. But I really liked it. I'd be willing to try some of their other concentrates. I do have one of their body butter bars, and I don't reach for those as much as I reach for like a pump of lotion. And I don't know if that's just because I want something that's easier to apply than a butter bar that you have to like warm up when it's cold in the bathroom, and it's just easier to slap on some lotion. But I'm a big fan of their concentrates. I've also used, they have a concentrate for like a shower or a bathroom and kitchen cleaner that's like eucalyptus scented. I really like that. So you'll probably be seeing more Ethique products in the future. Declutters. I've got a couple of them. So this is the Tarte Precision Longwear Liner. The brush tip on this is beautiful. Beautiful. It's flexible. Let me see if I can, it It's flexible like a brush. And it looks like it applies a fairly decent line, but it's running out. And the more important thing that I've noticed, and I'll see if I can replicate it, is that it's kind of streaky. So you can see how it's not an even line. And then if you try and go over it again to fill it in, it actually makes the streakiness worse. So it's like it's taking the dried product and it's lifting it instead of depositing the product again. So because this is running out of product, I've had it for a really long time, I'm decluttering it. I love the brush tip. I don't really like the formula because of the streakiness reason. The last products that I'm just decluttering, oh guys, I still have this perfume bottle in here from the beeswax perfume. And I think I'm just gonna, I need to put it somewhere where I can just like pick it up and smell it, because I'm not ready to let it go. Okay, anyways, I've got 6 nail polishes that I'm decluttering. I also took a bunch into work to pass around to the girls at work. It's kind of a yearly occurrence as I narrow down my nail polish stash. So at one point I had over 200 nail polishes. I don't know exactly how many I have. Once I can open up the windows again, my goal is to go through them, put them all onto swatch sticks, organize them, and really get down to a more realistic collection size, given the fact that I don't paint my nails that often anymore. Part of that is because I'm lazy. The other part is if I travel for work, which is not super often because of pandemic, but I'm going into facilities where I can't have nail polish on. So inevitably I would end up polishing my nails a day or two before I needed to go somewhere and then having to take it off, which just gets sad. But we're coming up on warmer weather, so that means less nail polish fumes in the house, and I can start painting my toenails on a regular basis because I'll be wearing sandals. So I'm excited about that. But most of these polishes I'm letting go because they've thickened. And I'm perfectly aware of the fact that I can thin them out, but it's not worth the effort to me because I've got either similar things or I'm just not in love with them. Although some of these have stories. So this is the La Durana Supernova in Onda de Luz. It's a very pretty hollow color. It's a linear hollow and kind of a goldy color. It's real thick. I could probably thin it down, but again, I don't want to. Next is an OPI Liquid Sand. This is in Can't Let Go. It's this really kind of cool blurple color, but you can tell where it's separated. And that's not just separation, that's actually dried. Like this is just a solid chunk. I really enjoyed the liquid sand formula. I know a lot of people didn't because it felt textured. And so you kind of had to seal it with a lot of top coat, or else you kind of got that like frosted glass feel, or it would catch on like fuzz and stuff. But I really liked it because it wore really well. Because it wasn't just a thin layer of color, it actually had some grit to it. But that's done. Next is China Glaze Flying Dragon. They say this is a neon. I don't know how that's a neon. It has a very subtle pink and purple micro glitter in it. But again, it's just pasty. I don't want to do it. Also a textured polish is the Sally Hansen Sugar Coat in Royal Icing. It's this baby blue color. Again, this is very similar to liquid sand, but you can tell how it's just done. We also have Revlon. Oh man, I can't read this, it's so old. Top Speed something something, and it's in Shazam. So it's this real fun sort of fuchsia, pink, and gold glitter. It's a nightmare to take off, and it's also turned into sludge. And then last but not least, it's actually one of my favorite polishes. And this is the Layla Cosmetics, and it is in color 5. So it's this really kind of cool pinky gold color. This had just a little bit of texture because of the glitter in it, and it just seemed like it stuck to my nails really well. It bent with my nail, so it had a lot of flexibility because like I don't know, like my nails bend a lot and I have to use them as tools. Like I can't, I don't know, I work in a lab, like I have to be able to use my hands. So it was nice that it was a very flexible formula. It wore very well. I didn't get a lot of chipping. I just kind of got some gradual tip wear. I really, really enjoyed it. But it's done. And I haven't reached for it in a while, so I'm not sad about letting go of any of those. I will probably do some videos about my nail polish sorting and organization as I get to that point. If it's something that's interesting to you, let me know. If there's something in particular that you want me to address when I'm doing it, let me know. And then I think that's about it. That's all that's in my bucket for today. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.